Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the ranch. I got Dr. Uptown here. Had a question from a user who wanted to know what the advantage of an extended versus a standard slide stop was. And we're talking about this part right here. When your slide comes back, that part simply moves up by pressure put on it by the magazine and locks the slide back when the magazine is empty. The advantage is mostly, I guess, what I would consider aesthetics. Got our modified GI here, and it has both extended slide stop and extended slides or extended thumb safety, whereas the tactical 2011 model has a standard slide stop with a ambidextrous extended thumb safety. As far as function goes, with most people and how they hold on to a 1911, whether it's a grip similar to this, or like you'll see me do a lot of times, a grip similar to this. In those cases, it's really irrelevant. Where I run into trouble with the extended slide stop is I use a thumb over grip, and that's just simply placing the thumb over the top of the thumb safety, which does several things. One, it holds the thumb safety down. The second thing it does is it adds a bit of leverage, which will help with a muzzle flip as you're firing. It kind of gives you a little more down leverage. It's a grip that takes some getting used to, but once you do it, it seems to allow for a quicker return to target firing in a rapid firing situation. However, as you can see, the problem that you run into that is, particularly with my big old hands, you tend to get some extension onto the slide stop. And what will tend to happen excuse me, in a rapid firing situation is you've got downward pressure on that slide stop, which prevents the slide stop from engaging the slide once the magazine is empty. Using that same grip on the 2011 model, you can see that my thumb is back and away from that slide stop, preventing that. So in this case, when I'm holding it, I don't have a tendency to engage the slide stop and holding it down in that firing position like that. But what it does require me to do is, once I do have an empty magazine, I have to go a little bit further in releasing that slide once I've put a magazine in. I release the magazine, have to come up and put the magazine in, intentionally come up and hit the slide stop. Whereas in this situation, I'm firing, drop my magazine, put my new magazine in, I come up, and when I put my thumb over the top of the safety, I just simply trip it and release the slide with my thumb in one position. So, as far as tactical advantage, I suppose there probably is some tactical advantage, like say, but I don't know that the advantage outweighs the disadvantage of inducing a non-slide lock malfunction, if you will. It's not really a malfunction, but in the essence that I'm stand the possibility of preventing the slide from locking back, I would go ahead and consider it a malfunction. So that's basically the difference. As far as intended function of the slide stop, both of them work just fine, and there's really no particular advantage one over the other. With some proper training and shooting using the extended does give you some speed advantage. However, it's probably minimal, just as much as with some practice in the standard slide stop, you can probably function it just as quickly. So for the user that asked, it was tactical troll. That's your answer. I would say there's really no particular advantage one way or the other for the extended slide stop. To me, it's more of an aesthetic issue. However, like I say, with some usage and practice, you certainly could possibly derive some very slight usage advantage with it. Anyway, hope you guys find this interesting. We'll talk to you later. You have a good day.